Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we've got an interesting morning this morning. We've got the announcement of flights, so the situation has to change. How we adapt to the stock has to change, and that's exactly what we've done this morning. Right, let's clear this main screen and bring in this one. Now, you can see my portfolio again is ahead of the stock market. Can you see my position there? If you look at my position, you will see that I am beating the market. This is what I'm using these charts for, to consistently try to beat the market. That's what I'm aiming to do. So as you can see, I am up 0.65 and the market is up 0.51. How has that happened? Well, overnight, I sold some early hours. I sold some S&P 500, all-time highs for me, trimmed off. Bought a moon bag of Virgin Galactic at below this price where we are now. and I've now bought a moon bag that I won't sell. I'm holding it in my brokerage account because remember, I don't trade in my brokerage account. That doesn't make too much sense, especially if you buy something and sell quickly, because you'll pay maximum capital gains tax. I've also bought another bag of Virgin Galactic in my Roth IRA, and that is where I'll be in and out of the stock hundreds of times, making money all the time consistently. Remember, if you're making money, you're making more money than Virgin Galactic because they're not making any money. So I often get questioned, 1 minute you're in, next minute you're out. Absolutely. That's you have to understand the market, understand what you're buying, and at the end of the day, the market and the situation constantly changes. So my aim, and it is, there are only two, is to give the best, honest, most real, live, unbiased, genuine information to my members, my viewers, number one. And number two, and it is number two, is to consistently make money. I've got what I need, so I don't, concern myself with making money. I'm happy. I've got everything. My most important priority is you. But of course, I want to make some money along the way as well if I can. So, I'm not married to any stock. The situation changes. I'm going to put a warning out today, though, because everyone's getting obviously now excited because we've got the flight. I just want to say that this is no surprise. We knew this was happening. I was wrong. I said it would come in July. Well, Craig and some others pointed out that actually it's going to be in August. I stood by what I said in July. In fact, it is in August, so I was wrong there. The original announcement was July, but obviously I missed something, and it is in fact in August. So 10th of August, in fact, the window opens, and of course we'll be covering it live on the show as well. But yeah, I missed that one. I thought it was July. However, it is 10th of August, the window opens. I am back in. I am an average of 3.99 on my Roth IRA, and I have a position at 3.99 on my brokerage. In fact, I need to refresh that because that's not... No, there it is. There it is. I have a position at 3.99. So my average is 3.99, under $4, and I am back in now. You might say... hasn't this negated the profits, you going in and out, in and out? No, it hasn't. I made that money. I made those profits. Where did the money come from today to buy Virgin Galactic in my account? Because I only had $60, if you remember last night when we ended the show. Well, it came from the S&P 500, which I think has a little way to fall right now. Why? Because it's massively overbought. Everyone's buying it. It's at an all-time high for me. It's a 52-week high. Whenever that happens, and you have a huge position like I do, 25%, which is great, and I should, for my style of trading and investing, take a bit off the table. I've had it long enough that I'm not going to pay maximum capital gains tax. Some of these shares I've had for 2 years. So that's good. So I sold 2 shares of S&P this morning, and that allowed me to buy Virgin Galactic. So basically, I got some Virgin Galactic shares for free because I was buying at 358, and I just sold 2 this morning. So actually, I basically got my Virgin Galactic shares for free. So that's why I bought a moon bag this morning of Virgin Galactic. But there's a warning. And the warning is we've got a mystery guest. Now, the mystery guest, this is quite important because the mystery guest, like I have pointed out from time to time, could turn out to be the local plumber. And again, nothing against plumbers, right? But it's not rock and roll. So who is the mystery guest? Well, that's the title of today's video. Who is the mystery guest? We'll find out shortly. Will it make a difference? You bet your ass it will make a difference. So I am absolutely confident, beyond any shadow of a doubt, if they announce it's Fred Bloggs, the plumber, and it's nothing rock and roll, the price will go down. Because who cares? No disrespect to my mate, the plumber, but the fact of the matter is nobody will care. So at the end of the day, what we need to bearing in mind is if we're buying a moon bag now, are we able to buy it lower when it goes lower? And I am. I am able to double and triple and quadruple my position at any moment, and I will. I will, because I'm not going to go all in. I want 2,000 shares ultimately of Virgin Galactic. I'm not going to do that though until dilution is confirmed and institutions start following me and something exciting about the stock is aloof. And right now it's not. So I've made an entry point with free money I've made with the S&P, so it hasn't cost me anything. In fact, I've made money out of it, so I don't mind what it does. But I've not gone all in. And along the journey, I've been making money all the time, as you know. Right, let's bring all the comments in on the screen and let's go for our portfolio this morning. Who have we got here? Sensei, Space to 250, very well could. Greetings, good morning, everyone. Bonus, Fish and Sen, Space to 4. It is at 4. It's at 399. Why do you believe it will go to 250? He was talking to Sensei. Good morning from Taiwan. Morning all. Personally, I'm leaving space alone. It's not worth the fuss. Energy, you're absolutely right. Jojo S, you can walk away from this and still make plenty of money. And in fact, as we know, if we look at my portfolio, I'm still beating the market. Let me just add the S&P to that a minute, which is my guideline. There you go. You can see I'm still consistently beating the market. And that is the ultimate goal. If you can consistently beat the market, you're doing better than the fund managers, which is as good as you can really get. All right, that's, it's a measurement. The S&P is dropping down. Now you can see why. I trimmed off the top. The S&P is overbought right now. I don't know how that plays out on the RSI. The RSI, look, it was massively overbought. Look at that. That was from yesterday. People getting very excited with the market. You've got to trim off. If you don't trim off, then when will you ever trim off? So I took $800 out. I've got free money now earning 4.65. I've said consistently the S&P is not going to earn another 4.65 this year. It doesn't make any sense. It's already made like 17. It's already ahead. What's it made this year? I beg your pardon, the S&P. I'm up 9.3 the year. I'm up, 17%. I was right. It's made like 17%. In fact, it's made more than that since January. Anyway, it made even more than that. So you are way ahead of the game if you've trimmed off the top. You absolutely have to. If you don't, then you don't understand the basic principles of investing. So I've done that, and that bought me free shares of Virgin Galactic. So it's basically free. I got my shares for free because my average is 358. So basically, the money I spent this morning, I got free shares. So that's why I bought it, and that's why I bought it now. Okay, so Virgin Galactic, we could easily sell off now. The market, the Virgin Galactic is still very thin. There's no name of the pilots and guests yet. Not that it will make that much difference overall. However, people will trade it if it's a big name and dump it if it's not. Poor old plumber. It's getting a bad time on my show, right? Anyway, let's go through our stocks. Rivian is down today, no surprise. Mullen has gone up. I had some, oh my gosh. I looked at an interview last night from Dave Mitchery, which was obviously set up. An awful interview done by a fellow YouTuber, which, as I said, I'm not. Basically wanted to get views. Dave Mitchery was on an extremely bad phone line. It looked completely set up and like he was on a boat somewhere. The information was all biased to sell the stock. The stock's gone up this morning, just likely to go back down again. Awful. You can see right through it. And everyone's tweeting me going, hey, it's going up 8%. It's brilliant. Down 99.9%. It's not brilliant. It's an absolute travesty. Anyway, I'm getting out of it. Gold. Now, yesterday I said I don't know why gold's going up. It's got to go down. Well, it has gone down today. There was an overreaction. Remember, the markets always overreact upwards, always overreact downwards. Today it's catching up with itself. Yesterday it got ridiculous. People kept buying gold like it was going out of fashion. So now it's going back down, which is where we want it to go because we want to buy some more. Tesla is doing well today. Lucid now could go to zero. Lucid yesterday released figures that were worse than anticipated. It's constantly under-delivering and overselling. Lucid and Peter Rawlinson is still paying himself $500 million to trash the company. I was nearly out of it yesterday. I used the 24-hour trading. I was setting a limit at $11. Was nearly out of it, but I was down $30, and I was ready to sell it on a wash, but it didn't. Now, there is absolutely an argument now for selling it now because it could go down to nothing because it's completely failing. They're not selling the cars. What's more of a worry is if you do your research, they're not selling the used cars either. If you go into the car lots and have a look at what's happening there, which I've done. So you could argue that I'm going to lose all my money. So, but knowing how this stock works and knowing that they'll come up with some story like Mullen does, like Arrival does, I could get back my 20%, and boy, if I do, I'm out. So I'm going to see if I can get my $100 back. But the question you always ask yourself is, would you buy it here? And if not, why do you own it? Well, would I buy it at 7? No. So why do I own it? Well, that's I'm answering my own question. I actually shouldn't own it if I believe I wouldn't buy it now, and I wouldn't buy it now, no question. So I wouldn't buy it now. So why should I own it? It's that I can afford to lose it, and I expect from experience that they'll come up with some rubbish to pop the story. But bearing in mind, we've got earnings around the corner. Earnings are going to be a disaster. So what you might want to do is trade it on the earnings, not on the earnings itself, but they might release something to promote it a little bit, and it might pop before the earnings, but then collapse on the earnings. So if I can get to discover any random news that could pop it before the earnings, I'm out. There's no way the earnings could be anything other than disastrous. Anyway, Apple's great. Amazon, of course, AI is soaring away, massively overbought now. Amazon, it's one of my top stocks, if not my most number one stock now. I'm investing big in AI through Amazon. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. McDonald's is flat. Coca-Cola, I'm now making money on Coca-Cola. Remember, I bought the dips at 59, 58, 57. We're now up and we're making money for the first time on Coca-Cola. Very nice indeed. J&J is also up today comfortably. Google is up today. Microsoft is up. Walmart, all the problem solvers stocks are up. NE, Enphase, they're all up. Look, the solar, I said, and solar was breaking out, and it did. Bitcoin, as we've said repeatedly, it's stuck, going nowhere. Just that 30, 31 over and over again. And people will say it's up 40% in the year and all this rubbish. The fact of the matter is, well, it sits there and trades between 30 and 31. You can't make any money unless you're buying a whole Bitcoin at $30,000. Which why would you pay this price? Then you end up holding a bag, and then when it trades to 31, you sell the whole of your Bitcoin and make 1,000. Why would you risk that amount of money for that amount of return? That's pointless. So you're in a track right now going nowhere. You can make much more money anywhere else, and I'm doing it. So anyway, Robinhood's hit new highs. We got 11.93. This is my 6 to 10x. I'm not selling any of that. SoFi, get rid of it. I think it's rubbish. IonQ keeps on going up. Quantum computers. I did a deep dive last night on quantum computers. What exactly is it? What is Elon Musk about to do with his new AI platform? It's under the Tesla banner, so it will benefit Tesla shareholders. He's bringing out something to rival ChatGPT, open source, very good. I watched an hour-long, very deep dive interview with Elon Musk last night about it. And what I was interested in was the psyche behind the man, but also will it benefit the shareholders of Tesla? Yes, it's a Tesla AI. So they're going to use it. Obviously, they're already using it in their own cars, which is what the robo-taxis are based upon. So this will benefit Tesla. It'll be an IP of Tesla. So another benefit to buying Tesla. So very nice indeed. So if I make some money from Virgin Galactic, which I will, no question about it, I will buy some more Tesla. Even though it's up, I will wait for the earnings and catch the dip, which we always get volatility on the earnings. And I can do it in the 24 hours well if we get a reaction, if Elon Musk has to sell some. But anyway, that's all prepared. That's all planned. Gold's still going down. Mullen, we're trying to get out of it today if we can. Rivian, Virgin Orbit, back to Tesla, Virgin Galactic. So I've just bought in. I'm ready to buy some more. I'm going to hold a moon bag. You know where the money came from. You know how I did it. And let's bring some more comments on the screen. I might buy it below 3. It could still go to 150. It still could go 150. I haven't changed my position at all just because I'm buying it. I've got lots of reasons why, and I've just explained why, where the money comes, how I got it for free. And your, let's have a look. Sensei. Is Sensei in the house? Sensei, are you in the house, please? Are you here? I want to know what you discovered, please, from being a manager moderator. Sensei is my first manager moderator. I want to know what your discovery was. Could you report to me now, please? What you've seen, how it's benefited you, what was the point? I said a week ago that I wanted you to report back to me. So report back to me now. I want to know because I want to make some decisions based upon your discoveries. All right. Let's have a look. Let's read down. Let's get some more comments. Best YouTube live TV in the world, says Mike. Thank you very much indeed. Let's should we have a little listen to Mike? Here's Mike.
Just wanted to let everybody know that this is the best YouTube channel in the world. And all the time that we've been here, it's been exciting. We've been part of a great family, had a lot of struggles, but a lot of winnings. So whatever anybody thinks that they need not to join, they need to join because it pays off multiple ways.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Let's have a look. How much meaningful research can be performed in like 30 seconds? Well, a quantum computer can do what the biggest computers can do in 90 years in about 2 minutes. So what can be done in 30 seconds? Well, if you've got a quantum computer, quite a lot, actually. Hi, Ben. I was looking at it last night. My average is 368. I wanted to buy it lower, but that was my price target when it went down to 4. Man from Earth. Trippy music. Good morning, investors. May your Thursday be filled with profits. Hey, I think every flight stock price will rally, but never reach the high of the last flight. The hype will die. I think that very well could be the case. And we've seen that with the stock, with the chart. But however, that doesn't predict the future. We need to be clear of that. It doesn't predict the future. Only time will tell with 3 years' time. Hence why I bought a moon bag today on my brokerage account, which I don't plan on selling. And I bought it with free money. Free money. I didn't pay for it. I explained how I did it this morning. All right. Hi, Mike. Good morning. Loud work. Good morning, Ben. I thought they're still diluting. They are. And there's another 400 million to go. So that's why I bought it with free money and have plenty more to buy it when it goes down. Good morning, Market Plan. Daniel, good morning. How will you decide when to sell at the last peak for Virgin? The profit's a profit. I don't need to decide, Rich. I'm not trying to time the market. If I make money, I make money. And as long as I'm consistently beating the market, and as you can see, I'm consistently beating the market. The S&P is what the benchmark that is used by fund managers. There it is. I'm beating it over the over the week, over the day. I'm beating it over the month. I'm beating it over the 3 months. I've virtually nearly doubled it over the 3 months. Year to date, I'm up 24%. The S&P is up 18. So as long as I'm consistently beating it, consistently making money, consistently not paying taxes on my profits through the Roth IRA, lower my averages, then I'm doing the best I could possibly do, and I'm more than happy with that. Here is Stock Market Plan.
Hey everybody, this is Marvin from Stock Market Plan. Just want to let you know, my friend Martyn Lucas Investor, you got to make sure you check him out. The guy's got an awesome YouTube channel, growing, community's growing, helping people out. No judgment. Come on down. Check him out.
Martin, did they surprise you with the announcement? Absolutely not. We knew the flight was coming. No surprise here. I thought it was July. It was actually 10th of August. That's the window open, not the flight confirmed date. I'm tired of space. Enough for me. Daniel, a good day to all. I just joined and participated yesterday. I love space what is it? I love space and AMC. I know, but I love your honesty and outlook on the markets. Let's get some money today, family. Welcome, Peden Kenny's pool. Become part of the family. Why not? We have a global audience here of 36 countries. Let me share with you some of the countries that we have. What country are you from? Good morning, says Cherry. I thought they're not done diluting. No, there's more to do. I prefer to invest in companies. Yes, so do I. Absolutely, so do I. Virgin Galactic is a tiny part of my portfolio. I just doubled again my Coca-Cola the last couple of days. You can see it on the screen. There's my Coca-Cola. I was at 1,000, then I went to 2, now I have 3, and I have another bag just as big as this on my Roth IRA. I think, in fact, it's slightly smaller. Yes, it's 1.9. But yeah, I'm making money on all those things. That's why my portfolio is consistently making profit, and I'm beating the market. So I bought Virgin Galactic this morning with profits, with free money. So, need to be clear about that. Okay, buying is easy. Its selling part is the cumbersome, always has been. And it used to be for me. I have to be honest, though, it doesn't feel that way anymore. Not at all. I know what I want. I stick to my strategies. I adapt if the market changes. A profit is a profit. When it's something like Virgin Galactic with no actual intrinsic value right now, from a point of view of a standpoint of a balance sheet, there is no intrinsic value right now, then you ask, what I'm doing is I'm trading off people's emotions of being greedy, of being desperate, of being surprised, and so on. And there's plenty of opportunity in that. So a profit is a profit, and I don't mind taking a dollar profit on anything, because that's how I bought my house. Lots of dollar tips, bought my house, remember? Good morning, everyone. Hi all, Keaton S. Morning. Good morning, Queen of South Brading. You can get access to Bitcoin through miners, and they have a fortune the last 2 weeks and this year. If you're bullish, then Bitcoin is consolidating. Bitcoin, in my opinion, and Sensei's opinion, and others who of my believe that Bitcoin is going down to $15,000. That's my average. That's the only time I'm buying it. I've got about $1.5 grand on my ledger, and I've got another $1.5 grand of crypto on my Coinbase. So I've got about $3 grand in crypto. The majority of that actually is Bitcoin, and I'm not going to buy it until it's 15 grand. That's it. Because that's what makes sense to me. Anyway, Chris Bond, good morning all. Sensei, are you here? If it goes to 150, I'll buy it back. Don't forget though, if it goes to 150, it doesn't mean I'll buy it back. You might go, well, you just bought it at 399. Why wouldn't you buy it back at 150? Well, you have to look at the reason why it's at 150. I think it can go to 150 after dilution, especially if the flight guests aren't rock and roll and they're not that excited. That's a real potential, because the way the Virgin Galactic market, it in my opinion, doesn't ignite the world, doesn't excite anybody. And I'm not on about the ones who are already buying it. I'm on about the ones who don't buy it. So it could easily go to 150. but then I will assess it at 150. I won't just jump in at 150. I want to know where we're going to go from 150, because at 150 we could still go down 50%. So I want to know why. And I know why it can go to 150, but I also want to know what actually caused it and what's going to come from it. If you had bought yesterday, Martin, you would have been up today. I did buy yesterday and sold yesterday and made a profit yesterday, Maximilian. So as you know, you kept trying to tell everybody yesterday that all the stocks were going down when all my stocks were up, and as I proved it on the screen, I am still beating the market. I'm in green, the S&P is in blue, and I'm beating it. So all my stocks were up yesterday. I'm now making money for the first time on Coca-Cola. I tripled my position from 1 to 2 to 3, and there it is. So I actually used the money I've made at my all-time highs on the S&P to buy free shares of Virgin Galactic in a position that I don't ever have to sell. I just bought a moon bag on my brokerage position, which I'll never need to sell, with free money. Well, I did that by buying in the S&P and making a profit and getting the money out. And I've held those for 2 years. The ones I sold just this morning, overnight, I bought 2 years ago. So I pay minimum capital gains on that, and I bought Virgin Galactic for free. Yesterday I traded Virgin Galactic multiple times and made money on it. Today I bought back, and that makes more sense. It just does. Anyway, hello there, said Sid. Space probably announced dilution to raise 400 million August the 2nd, earnings date. More than likely. We've got the earnings. We're going to cover the earnings live. We're covering all the major cap earnings and all the companies that we invest in over the next few weeks. It's earnings season again. Good morning, Baby Yoda. I think with Space, we've got a 6th, then dilution in last week of July. Well, if I've got my 2 positions now. I've got my moon bag on my brokerage position, which was free. I can hold it because I made the money from S&P and Coca-Cola. Thank you very much. Virgin Galactic on my Roth. I will trade out today if I make some profit, because it's tax-free. Because you're absolutely right, it will go down before it ultimately goes up, and I want to be in it after dilution, not before. The other position, I don't care. Baby Yoda, possible. United States, been stuck in AMC since hit 72. I'd never buy AMC. I'd never buy GameStop. I'd never buy DWAC. I would never buy, again, Mullen or Lucid, and Bed Bath & Beyond, and all these type of things. I did that more when I first started trading. Now I'm looking more for quality stocks, because now I'm cementing my profits. All right. Good morning. Can Virgin Galactic plane land on the moon and back in the future? I think we all know the answer to that one. Oh, Martin, did you buy space today? Why? Your price is high. Why? I just explained it. Why? It's free. I made money from the S&P, tax advantages, and I've already explained all of that, Maximilian. Okay. Maybe then working on it, this will move the stock. Good, says Rock. Okay. We're back up to date now. No REE either. LOL. Scary stock. No REE, says Fultz. Fultz, I want to welcome Fultz as a member. He joined Discord last night. I upgraded his account, and welcome to you. All right. Yep. We're still beating the market. That's good. The S&P, yeah, we're up. Virgin Galactic, I've bought 2 positions, a main position and a Roth trading position. So let's watch what happens. We've got 8 o'clock. I've got half an hour before the bell goes. Let's do a little bit of housework, shall we? Let's do it now. Now, I explained some new analytics and new... Mullen's up 10% now. Whoop-de-doo. Just got an announcement about that. Just want to explain something we've been talking about the last few days. If you enjoy my content and you'd like to see more of it and support the channel, then tap the like button. There's 83. However, as I'm aiming for the highest engagement rate and the best service possible and the happiest, most optimistic, most supportive people to watch the show, and that's what I want. I don't want millions of viewers, are controversial and angry and shouting and don't like. I want to build the best family in the world. I ask you right now, if you do like the channel, we've got 83 watching right now, tap the like, because what it will do is it will suggest more of my content to you. That's what the like is doing now. YouTube are moving away from subscribers and this like button. And if you like it, they will show you more of my content. As I bring out breaking news, they will. Now, if you don't like my content, I invite you, I plead with you, don't like it, and in fact, down like it. I would like that, because what that will do is it won't show you my content anymore. So you won't get annoyed by me talking about whatever it is I'm talking about. You won't see what I'm doing. And they're moving now into that. So you can control what you see. So tap the like if you want to see more and share this to the rest of the world. If you don't, and you need to do that every video because it's constantly learning your algorithm. If you don't like what I do, please do the down like. Don't like it, down like it, doesn't bother me, and then you won't see me anymore, and that means you'll be happier, and I will also get a much stronger audience who only want to see my content, which is great for all of us here. So help me, help you, help everybody. Anyone benefits by you engaging with that like button. Tap it up, tap it down. I don't mind. Just do something. All right? Okay. Great stuff. How many did we get? We didn't put the clock on, did we? We want to go 1 minute. So we've got 81 watching. Let's see if we can get, 50 people? 50 positive, enthusiastic investors. And if we get the other 30 down liking, that's perfect. Right, we've got 27. Let's see if we can get to 50. It's very slow this morning. We might have lots of bots, or a lot of people down liking it, and that's fine. If you down like it, that's fine too. Because you won't see my content anymore, and my engagement rate will go even higher. So that suits me even better. 28, 29. We should be able to get 30, and the rest can down like, and that's absolutely fine. Because then next week when we fly, you won't see the flight with me. You'll see it somewhere else, and that's good. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. Brilliant. Okay, we got to 29. Good. It's working. Now, some of you might say, why are you encouraging people not to down like your video and not watch? Because I want the highest engagement rate, and that's how we're going to get the best, most honest, and probably the biggest YouTube channel in the world. We don't want people who subscribe who don't engage. We want people to click the down like so they won't see it, and then everyone who sees it's engaging. It's the way to reach the world. So I am more than confident enough in our family and our channel now, knowing that we're growing, to invite people to actually down like it. It works perfectly. Right. My portfolio is really beating the market today. I'm at 0.66 and S&P. Oh, look at that. 0.69, and the S&P is at 4.5. So we're beating the market today. Very good. That's what it's all about. I trimmed off the top from the S&P. That was the right thing to do. Good. Virgin Galactic is at 397. I've got my moon bag in place from 3 stocks I traded. I've also got my S&P position now. Good. Rivian. Let's look at that. Mullen. Okay, here we go. 80% down. Still awful. See if I can get my money out. Gold, getting overbought again. Tesla, with the new AI that Elon Musk is working on, that adds another. You can see this midnight hours here. See when it turns blue? This is when I was looking at it. It's the early hours. See, I can trade all the way through here. And I was looking at the interview about the AI, so I'm very, very interested in all of that. Anyway, Lucid. Rubbish. I could just sell it and get out, to be perfectly honest, but I know they'll come up with some nonsense to pump the stock. Like button engaged. Thank you, Ben. Martin. After watching Martin for about 2 weeks, the more I'm liking the transparency and the content. AE aspects. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. This channel is just about, it is what it is. We tell it what it is. We're here to answer everyone's question, give everyone a voice, debunk the ones that come on and make up stories. someone came on yesterday and was saying Martyn's only made $500 over a year and was determined to try and discredit me. And then I just showed that on the screen and went, well, I've actually made about $9,000 this year, 7,900 in my main account, and I'm beating the market consistently. And I've made another $1,500 in my Roth IRA. So we're here to debunk the scammers. We're here to, educate. We're here to help, support. Everyone has a voice. But not everybody wants to hear the truth. Not everybody wants to hear me saying I'm making money. They want me to lose money. I don't know why anyone would want to follow that. But, we'll always answer questions. But we're constantly reevaluating our trolling policy. And as of today, I said that there's zero tolerance a couple of days, 2 weeks ago. And then a week ago, I said we're negative. We're even more now, zero tolerance. Well, now we're going one step further. I am, if anyone at all, and I started doing it this morning, if anyone does any comment that is offensive, like swearing or untruths, I just ban them straight away. Because I am too busy to waste my time dealing with everybody that talks rubbish. So if you swear, if you're offensive, like really offensive, or you say something that's completely and utterly false that everyone already knows, I don't need to explain it, I will just ban you. I banned an account line. In fact, I banned one on Stockwits yesterday that was using the F word. I banned one on YouTube last night that was doing it. We want a family and a positive experience for everybody. And I've come to realize after 2 years of studying the analytics that some people just want to be horrible. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they enjoy it. So I am done with that. So anyway, Mike, anyone comes in that is completely, swearing. I mean, they want to ask a question, they don't understand, they want to challenge my investment strategy, absolutely. But they just come in and start swearing or anything like that, ban. We're not even going to bother anymore. Anyway, Sir Martyn is likable and honest guy. I really enjoy my mornings with. The education is great. Rock, thank you so much indeed. Now, Sensei, he hasn't come back to me yet. So I wanted to know today. So, Mike, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change your moderator status, Mike. I'm going to remove your moderator wrench right now. So would you just comment back? Mike, please comment back again. And I'll just want to confirm that your moderator wrench has gone away. Just comment a second. Margin is inevitable inbound. I don't know why he always says that. I've got no margin whatsoever. Watching Mullen, Virgin Galactic. Mike, if you would just drop us a comment. There we go. Mike, thank you very much indeed. Hello. Mike is no longer a moderator, but don't worry, because now I'm adding Mike back as a managing moderator. So I am actually upgrading his moderator status. Mike, comment again. You are now a managing moderator, and I would like you to do some research on the benefits of being a managing moderator. You have more power than you had before, and congratulations should you wish to accept it. Thank you for all your service to the channel. It's been exemplary, and you've always been there. So thank you and welcome to a managing moderator. Okay, that puts you very close to me. Okay. Virgin Galactic, Rivian, Mullen, Tesla, Lucid, Apple, Amazon. Oh my gosh. 1.91. Now I knew Amazon, I had been saying, for me is over $200 price target. I said it was oversold. It's overbought. Well, hang on, I need to rephrase this. It is massively overbought. It is massively very expensive. However, it's investing big time. Look, it's right up above the RSI again. It's very expensive, but it's investing heavily in AI, and Amazon is at the cutting edge of this. So I wouldn't be buying Amazon anymore. Absolutely no point whatsoever, because it is already 18.26% of my portfolio. And if it carries on like this, we're going to be very overweighted in Amazon soon. But I was speaking to my friend yesterday who owns millions of shares of Amazon, and I was going, how do you feel about this? And when I say millions, he bought it when it was a few bucks a share. I said, how do you feel about Amazon, your position? And do you never trim off? He never sells any. And you can imagine how happy he is right now. So it just holds it. So yeah, it's a bit like a Tesla thing right now, though. People are getting extremely excited about the future of, I mean, look, I'm 33% up, 33%. And let's remember, 33% of a stock at $130. It's not 33% of a Mullen. It's 33% of 133. So let's, when we talk about 33% up, let's understand what we're talking about here. This is no small shake. Anyway, Coca-Cola up, J&J. We got it's 12 minutes past 8 now, Central Time, coming up to the open bell. Google doing well. Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco, Next Era Energy, Enphase, Bitcoin. Not waste of time as far as I'm concerned right now. Tilray, this is good. Still 25% down. Hood, back $12 now. $12. It's a 6 to 10x. I love this. IonQ, I'd like to get it. Quantum computers. I was looking at it last night. Flipping heck, it's scary. I don't know if most people are fully aware of how scary this is. How big IonQ and Amazon are going to be. It is terrifyingly scary. I'm glad that I'm born when I am and I won't be around in 50 years, honestly, quite honestly. I think the future of AI is terrifying. We have no control and don't know how and what will happen. We're going into something we've no way of stopping or controlling or knowing how to adapt to it in the future. I was studying it last night. I was watching an interview with an hour-long interview with Elon Musk, and bloody hell, I was shocked. Anyway, there's my portfolio. We're beating the market again today. That's good. That's all we need to do. So if you just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell, and I invite you to, if you want to see more of my content, if you want YouTube to suggest my videos to you, if you want to see my breaking news, tap the like button. If you don't want to see it, I actually invite you to not tap the like button and in fact tap the down like. I am going for 100% engagement rate. It's never been done on YouTube before. I want to get everybody as a member, everybody liking, everybody engaging, and the way to do that is to help people who don't want to see my channel not see it. So tap the down like button. You'll see less of my content and it won't show it to you. And that way the people that are in will want the content. So please, if you want to see more of my content, smash the like button. If not, please, I invite you to smash the down like button. It's a new thing. They're going away from subscribers and looking for engagement. So you now can control what you see. And I want the most engaged channel in the world. That's what I want. I want to bring the best people into our channel. So if you don't want it, tap the down like. It really helps me and helps you. Next Era. Let's have a look. Yeah, up 0.18. I'm still out of the money. But Next Era Energy, Delph, I said to you and I posted it on my Twitter back here that it's going to break. Solar's going to break upward and it's starting. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Got a long way to go, but I'm buying it. Enphase is also up now. Very expensive. However, there is a worry because the installers could not install or go with another option. So you are vulnerable with Enphase. I just want to be absolutely clear, though, that it's still the best balance sheet of any stock on the stock market, but it is still vulnerable. So I haven't got as much as I do with Next Era, and Next Era also gives me a dividend in the solar space, and they are different. One's panels, one's inverters, so they are different. So I like the exposure of both, but I need to control how much I buy. Robinhood, there's my 6 to 10x. IonQ, if I can get some for less, I will. I'm up 300% on my one single share. Still beating the market, that's good. That's what we're measuring ourselves against. Virgin Galactic is 319. Again, very, very weak today. Why have I bought back in? Well, I made 17%, 1, 2, 5, a couple of 2%. So I've got free money. I've made profits when it flew and then it dropped back down. I took my profit out. I then bought the S&P and Coca-Cola. S&P and Coca-Cola have both hit my all-time highs for me and made me returns. So I've sold some of my first shares I bought with the S&P at 350. So I basically bought Virgin Galactic this morning for free. Kept for 2 years, so paid no tax on my brokerage position. And I've got a moon bag, which I don't ever need to sell, which I'm holding now permanently in my brokerage account, unless massive fundamentals change. And of course, I'm not going to lose money just to honor the fact I said that. But that is my plan, to keep it, unless fundamentally it dramatically changes. My Roth IRA will allow me to trade in and out. That's what I'm going to do. I haven't bought that much yet because I still think it's going to go down to 150. If we get the announcement in the next couple of days who the pilots and who the guests are, and it's nothing rock and roll and it's your local plumber, it won't draw attention. But we shall see. So I've got both ends of it covered. I'm not short in the stock. I never short stocks at all. And any level of money I can make today, I would say, to be honest with you, I want to make between 5 and 10% today on this position, and then I will sell it. I will hold my moon bag, but if I can get a 5 to 10% stop trail loss today, I will, and I will bring that back out again. But we shall see how it all pans out. We've got 12 minutes to go before the bell goes. Mullen. Want to get out of Mullen. Mullen is just popping on news and going down. Last night, Dave Mitchery was interviewed. It was obviously set up. It was awful. Dave Mitchery and all the staff of Mullen have been invited to be on my show. They've all declined because I'm not going to present the narrative of promoting the stock. I just want to ask them the questions of what's actually going on, and they've declined from that type of conversation. So last night there was some fakery news. I don't know if anyone saw it. It was like a bad phone line, like he was out on a boat somewhere. It was awful. And no need for that. Very, very dramatic. And no surprise, the stock's going up today, and I'm sure it'll go back down again. So I sold at 48% up before. I've got 80% down on my other account, which is this one. If it gets even close to the 80%, I'll be out, and it's obvious to me that this is what it is. If it barks like a dog, looks like a dog, it's probably a dog, and this is a dog of a stock. Anyway, so I want to get out. The other one is Mullen, is Lucid this morning. The production figures were announced. The stocks went down. No surprise. People that invested in it dumped it because they were like surprised. I wasn't surprised. I said they're not selling any cars. And how did I know they're not selling any cars? Well, if you look on the car lots, the used car lots, do your Carvanas, your CarMaxes, whatever, you can see by inventory, and you can check, and you can phone them up, and you can ask, and you can say how many Lucids have you got, and you can ask again a month later, and you can see they're not selling any. So if they're not selling any used ones, why would anyone be buying any new ones? Just put the two and two together. So it was kind of obvious to me that production was going to go down. And I was about $30 away from selling overnight. Just didn't quite get there. So I held. I was literally $30 away. I'm now down $100, as you can see. I was just $30 away, and I was going to be out. I was selling around about the $10. I was going to sell at 11, but try and make a 10% profit overnight. But it didn't. It's gone back down to $100. And like Mullen, I could walk away. Still got $300 because I think it's going to zero. I think it's going to be privatized. You know, the fact that, you know, Peter Rawlinson still pays himself $500 million in salary tells you everything you need to know when you look at the figures that they can't sell the cars. So everyone overreacted. Now, for some reason, those in the fan club are obviously buying it this morning, thinking they're getting a deal. I'm not going to buy it. I think it's crazy to buy it. However, I want them to buy it because I want to get out when it pops up 21%. Anyway, Ravel, welcome to Russia this morning. How are you? Here's our Russian guest. Let me welcome our Russian guest in. We've got 8 minutes to go. Welcome, Ravel, and all our guests from Russia today. Hope you are well. Welcome to the show. This is our guest today in Russia. Joins us every day. Can't be a member because of the war and the restrictions. Cannot actually be a member to our channel.
Добро пожаловать, Равель и все наши сегодняшние гости из России. Надеемся, что вы добро пожаловать на шоу.
Joel, if you become a member, I will give you a full breakdown of the ins and the outs. And the reason for becoming a member is I've got about, I don't know, a 10-minute conversation to have with you, and I've got to focus on the members, right? About that, if you want some insight onto that, I've experienced that from all angles about what you're talking about, the $25,000. There's more to it than that, a lot more to it than that. But happy to share that information with you. Yes, and there you go. Let's see, I'm up today, massively beating the market today, which is good. On the week, I'm up 1.9 over 1.8. That's good. I love this new metric on Robinhood. It's very, very good. It helps controls my investing strategy. It makes me accountable. It's a very good tool. I actually love it. I think it's very, very useful. Great moment to be in Plug Power, leading hydrogen stock. Is that right? Great moment to be in Plug, leading hydrogen stock. Back to work now. I'll come back later. Plug. Someone mentioned Plug to me yesterday. Is that the leader of hydrogen? Is it? I've been wondering which is the top stock for that. Are you saying Plug? Plug provides, okay. Are you saying Plug? Right. Okay. I'm going to buy one share of Plug. I'm not even going to research it. I'm just going to buy it. I don't care. Buy Plug. Trade. Buy. One. I've just bought a share of Plug. Just to put it on my... it's what I call a marker share. There you go. I've just bought a share of Plug for no other reason than I want it on my position. So it's, you know, I've done no research on it at all. Let's have a quick look. I think someone mentioned the other day, Plug for Henrik. Henrik mentioned it as well, but I want to know about this hydrogen thing. I don't think hydrogen's the way forward, to be honest, but it could be for some trains, perhaps. Plug provides alternative energy technology which focuses on the design, development, commercialization, and manufacturing of hydrogen and fuel cells used primarily for the material handling and stationary power markets. Its fuel cell systems include solution design, lead batteries to replace lead batteries in electric vehicles and industrial trucks. Okay, trains and trucks, maybe not trucks, but trains possibly. Okay. So, this is the one, is it? Okay. I've been looking at this. When is the earnings? August 8th. They're losing money. They've been losing money consistently. The share price has no reason to go up yet. I don't think hydrogen is the way forward. However, let's have a look at it. It popped up. We got 4 minutes ago. Okay, IPO'd. So it wasn't a SPAC. Always good. I don't like SPACs. They never seem to do any good. Okay. Okay. 11. This is when we March 2020. So there's COVID. It didn't get affected. Oh, it went down with COVID, but then straight up, soared there. What happened? I want to study what happened at this event. Okay, what happened at this event, and then to there was 7. Okay, right. Okay, we'll do some study on plug. I don't think hydrogen is the way forward, personally, but it could have some implications in trains. Be careful, Joel. Good trading. I did the same thing 3 years ago when I started to trade on my own. Joel, lots of rules to watch out for. Yeah, Lin and Plug, APD, QQQ is doing good so far. The QQQ is a NASDAQ. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Let me clear the board. Okay, here we go. So, are we beating the market? Yes, we are. We're beating the market again. I'm in green. The market is in blue. Virgin Galactic. We're going to buy more at the right moment. We're going to trade it out at the right moment. Rivian. Mullen. Lucid. We want to get out of all of these. Who the heck is buying it? Thank you very much for buying it, but you must be bonkers. All right. Okay, here we go. Coming up to the clock. Watch Virgin Galactic if we get announcement that it's not Elon Musk or Taylor Swift. Just watch it. Okay, here we go. Lucid. Okay, we want to get out of this. If we can get back up to that 860, I'd sell it at 8, to be honest. If we can get to there, I'm out. I can do much, much, much more with that money. Okay, here we go. A few seconds to go. We're going to count down. Come on, Lucid. Let me out. People buy it. I'm not even going to say, go and buy it. I'm not even going to use the words because I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. But I'm glad that somebody is. I'm obviously not watching my show. Okay, here we go. Today's bell is sponsored by Sensei Crypto. And we've got just a few seconds to go. Welcome to the show. Everybody, we're keeping our eye on Virgin Galactic. I'm massively ahead of the market now, nearly 1% over half. And let's keep our eye on the markets in 1 second. All right, Virgin Galactic took a dip. It didn't go all the way down to where I wanted it to, but we're okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Time to make some money. Craig, you were right. It was in August. I was talking to you earlier during the show today about the fact that I was wrong. It was not July. It was the 10th of August. So I was wrong and you were right on that one. Have you said they are going to announce the surprise astronaut? Have they said they are going to announce the surprise astronaut? Have they said, they've said that the flight window opens on the 10th of August, and they've said they will announce the astronaut, not technically an astronaut, but the guest shortly. Don't forget the bell today, Martin. No, I got it right on the button. Okay, let's go back and let's have a quick look. And there's me. Look, I'm beating the market. Again, good. The S&P. I sold the S&P this morning, sold 2 shares of the S&P. Basically, I was able to buy 3 shares of Virgin Galactic with my profits because I have an average of 358. So I bought Virgin Galactic for free because I've now sold another 2 shares of the S&P. Absolutely right thing to do. It was an all-time high for me. Again, so that's how I paid for it. Virgin Galactic's going back down. No surprise. It could easily not be anything rock and roll. It could easily be Bob the Builder or the local plumber, and the stock's going to 150. And they're desperate to give some good news to get you to buy it. So I've bought a moon bag with free money, so I don't care what it does. Still think it could go to 150. I am ready to... oh, hang on a minute. No, don't do that just yet. I was looking at plug. Just looking at plug a minute. Just watching plug, seeing what it's doing. Okay, watching what plug is doing today. Why is it getting moving the way it is? Anyway, I decided, even though it's going up, just to buy a couple more. It's just really a marker share for me, but something is afoot there this morning with plug, no question about it. I want to do more research, though. No FOMO here yet. Don't forget the bell, says AE. Maximum, you should now sell it, Martin, before it crashes. Well, I don't agree with you there at all. I'm waiting for a 5% profit. I'm not going to sell my moon bag, but I will happily take a profit. All those little profits add up. My plug power is doing very well. We just bought that this morning. So let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, there's our portfolio going up. Look, good. The S&P is still going up. Virgin Galactic, 401. Now then, what are we going to do with Virgin Galactic today? We're not going to sell it on my moon bag. I've just bought a moon bag, which I'm going to hold. But I am going to do this. Sell. Trading stop order. Just bought a very small position because until they announce who it is and until they dilute, you don't want to be, for me, overbalanced. Do you ever trade options? No, I don't do options at all. 3 types of hydrogen: grey, green, and blue hydrogen. Blue is the best of what I've read. Stephen, I'm new to all of that, so tell me more. What do you think about plug? Are you in plug? There's my position. Look, I'm beating the market. The S&P is going up. I trimmed off the top. It's very, very expensive now, but I'm still holding a big position. Virgin Galactic hasn't done much, so it's still very weak. It should have gone up with the markets doing so well. With the good news on inflation, Virgin Galactic now should be at $10. It's not, because the institutions, the big money, isn't buying it until dilution. The only people buying it are the FOMO retail investors. So I am following the money. I am not jumping all over it this morning. I've got a moon bag, which was for free, which I bought for free, 100 shares worth on my brokerage. I bought this morning, $3.99, because it's free money that I made from S&P. I've got a small trading account here as well, see it go down. It's very, very weak. It should absolutely be going up today, and it's not. So that's why I've only bought a very small little bag to play with. Rivian going up. Mullen giving its gains away again. Gold bouncing around that zero. Tesla, I learned last night. Come on. I want to get out of this. This is good. 20% to go. I will sell it at a wash or even slightly lower if I can. Lucid, let me out. The figures were diabolical. Why would anyone buy it? I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Come on. What do I need? I need another. Well, I don't know if it's going to do it today, but you never know. If the volume's right, you never know. Want to get out of that. Plug is doing well. I've made some money on Plug this morning. Good. How consistent is that going up? Well, it's been since June. Only since June. 9. Okay. 3 months. Is it likely to beat on earnings? It's August 8th. The expectation. Okay. I'll hold a small position. I will hold that. And I'm making money on it, so that's not bad. Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, tripled our position a couple of days ago. Very, very good. J&J now. Good. Oh, yes. All my stocks are doing great. This is brilliant. So which tells me that Virgin Galactic is going to go down. I might even take a loss on it. It's a dead loss. Unfortunately, Virgin Galactic is still going down despite the markets. I mean, my overall portfolio. See, I don't care about, one stock. The stock doesn't care about me. I want to make sure that I'm consistently beating the market, right? And I am, and I have been consistently since November. So I want to make certain that I'm not going to lose money with Virgin Galactic, because the Virgin brand has taken $32,000 out of my account. 30 on SPCE and Vorb took $2,000. And this is the day they announced the flights. And like I've said, and people are starting to pay attention now, which is good. I'm getting people commenting on StockWits. They're commenting on Twitter. And I've been basically saying for the longest time, if it's not anyone rock and roll, the stocks and dilution, the stock's going down. And there's no doubt about that. And it's happening right in front of my eyes this morning. So be very, very careful. Rivian, Mullen. Oh, there's my coffee just turned up. Thank you, Leah. Lovely job. Thank you very much. Mullen did exactly what last night was announced. And that interview was awful with Dave Mitchery. It popped the stock and then it got dumped again. Look at that. It does it over and over again. Plug Power. Soaring away this morning. Great. I'm at 1.65. Very, very nice. I just bought 11 shares of Plug. I want to find out why. What's happening with Plug this morning? Plug Power advances. Let me have a look. Let me go to Google. This screen here. Google Plug Power stock advances after company wins an electrolyzer deal in Australia. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, that's the reason why. So that won't run forever, but they got that's the news there. Okay. All right. Okay. Makes sense. There's my Plug position. I've just bought it. Thanks for who was it who mentioned Plug this morning? Thank you to whoever you were. You've just made me $2. Appreciate it. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Bill is back. We've missed Bill. Here he is. How are you, Bill? It's not reacting very to the news on yesterday. So on inflation news, no, it's not. It's awful. Virgin Galactic, it's just starting to move, but it's very, very weak, extremely weak. No one's really jumping in. Institutions aren't going to touch it yet because they know about the dilution coming. Yeah. There's no announcement of the guests yet, and as I said before, if it's no one that draws media attention, it's not going to do anything, and it'll just go down again. Anyway, I don't mind taking any profit at all. Remember, it's not about how much money you make; it's about how much money you don't lose, because you can always make money on dividends, you can always make money on uninvested cash, you can always make money on lending out your stock lending. It's about how much money you lose. Your portfolio is is basically judged on how much money it loses, not how much money it makes. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And too often people are focused on trying to buy the next thing that's going to pump their stock up, not aware of the risks and the management of their portfolio and the fact that their portfolio is going down. So anyway, as you can see, this is my portfolio. I'm consistently beating the markets, have been now since November, and that is really all that I'm judged on. You know, it's not, I don't care what Virgin Galactic say or don't say. Again, most things headed upwards. Virgin Galactic goes up when the market is red, Martin. Virgin Galactic goes up when the market is red. No, it doesn't. Maximilian does the very opposite of that. It amplifies. If the markets are up, it should be up 10 times. If markets are down, it should be down 10 times. It's a speculative stock. That's not how speculative stocks work. Of course, it's going up. It was me, Delph. Delph. Thank you very much, Plug, for Plug, Delph. I appreciate you very much bringing that to my attention. I'd overlooked it. Look, I'm making some money on Plug. So thank you very much. It's good news. Buy the news, sell the rumor. So what I'm going to do, there's absolutely no sense in just riding it up. It's overbought now. If I look in the RSI, I bet it's overbought. Yeah, way overbought. So we got to take some profits from that. So what we're going to do is go to Plug. We got to trade it. We got to make some money, right? Here we go. Trailing stop order. Continue. And what am I up? I'm up 2%. Let's set a 1%. 1%. We've got to protect our money. We've made some money, which is great. There it is. It is good news, but it's a typical buy the rumor, sell. I don't believe in hydrogen yet. I don't think it's the way forward, apart from trains, for some bizarre reason. I don't think it's the way forward for the cars, but you never know. Plug. I've made 2.45. Let's put a 1% trail loss on it. Continue. Today, I've only got 10 shares, so we're going to, okay, there we go, review. I've got 10. So this is what I'm going to do. I've just bought in 11 shares, so I'm going to sell 10 of the 11 at a 1% stop trail loss, so I'm guaranteed to make some money. I'm at least going to make a couple of bucks. It could be more, but this is good news. And I mean, a couple of bucks, I don't mind doing it. Review 120. So I'm gonna sell it for that'll be 12.18. I paid 11.98. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much, Del, for that. And it is running now. It's up 3%, 3.25%. There we go. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell it now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's swipe it up. Let's guarantee to make ourselves at least 2.5%. Very nice indeed. That's ahead of the market. Very nice indeed. That is Delph this morning. Has given us a great bit of information there. Why is it doing it? Why is the news of Plug going up? I'm up 3.5%, so we're guaranteed a 2.5% profit in minutes. So we've got to make at least 250. We might make more. Who knows? But this is good. I don't think it's enough to drive the stock all the way, to where it wants to be. But I'll happily take a small profit from it. Anyway, it was me, Delph. I think they made a mistake releasing the flights today. Pre-market August 10th window is nearly a full month away, unless they have a big name on board. I agree with you, Crag. Would you check First Republic Bank report today? John, I can only do it for members. I have to focus on the members, I'm afraid. John, sorry, I have to focus on the members first. If I've got time, I certainly will. Space is looking better than yesterday. only just. Right, okay, we've made some money on Plug. We're going to go back over now to Virgin Galactic. Let me make some money on Virgin Galactic now, because this was not good. I agree with Crag 100%. Not good timing. Let's trade it as well. Sell. Oops, not buy it. No, not buy it. Trade it. Sell it. Virgin Galactic, here we go. We're going to set a stop trail order. Here we go. Now, we are up today 1.55, which is good. However, I'd like my money out tax-free, 100% guarantee a profit. I don't think it's that exciting until they announce the who it could be. So, just giving up. Gave up really quick. I was just about to set a trail order there. And come on, it's very weak. It should be up 10% today, at least, with the markets the way they are, and it's not. So I'm going to put a 1% trail loss there. I don't think it's that good, to be honest. Continue today. Right, number of shares. I'll sell all of those. 81%, 318, 399. Okay, let's wait for it. Or I could do it to the penny, actually. $3.99. Let me think. I paid $3.99 for it. If it drops, no, because some people will try and pump it. It could have a bit of movement in it. Not much. If I put a 1% on it, at least I'm guaranteed to make 1/3%, which will give me a guaranteed dollar at this level. It's not much, but it's weak. It should have gone up a lot more than this. So it's looking very weak at this point. 1%. Yeah. Yeah, look, see, it's giving up again. 1.31. I'm ready to set the stop trail order. I'm up at 1.18. And I've only got a small position. I'm holding my moon bag. I'm not going to sell that. I've just bought that on my brokerage position with my free shares from Robinhood. Sorry, my free shares from the S&P. I sold at the top. Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. No, giving up again. I'm going to do it now. It's way too weak. It's not exciting. Institutions aren't buying it. I'm not following the retail investors. I'm following the big money. The big money is not interested. So I'm going to get rid of it. It should have moved more than this. So 80, 81, review, 1%. I'm not going to lose any money on it. I don't care if I get my money back as a wash. The moment it goes up, the moment it goes up 1.5, I'm going to swipe up. I'm not going to lose money on Virgin Galactic. There's no need to do that. And it's tax-free anyway on my Roth, so whatever profit I make is good. A 1%, oh, look at it, so weak. Why? There's just not enough enthusiasm in it, I'm afraid. I don't think we're going to make much money on this today. If we can, is our plug out yet? Is our plug still running? Bloody hell. Still running. Excellent. Best tip of the day, this one. Plug power. I'm making money on that. I've just set a stop trail loss of 1%. So I'm guaranteed 3.5% now. Thank you very, very much, Delph. Virgin Galactic should be doing better than this. Plug sold. I sold plug. Hey, brilliant. Very, very good indeed. Brilliant. I made 3. What did I make in the end? I made, very nice indeed. So I bought 10 shares for 119. I made $5. Made $5 for with no stress, no drama at all. Very good. Happy with that. Happy with that. Now I'll reassess after the news settles down. Plug is bound to go back down. I've got my money back in the bank. I'm earning money on it. I've made myself some profit. I'm very happy with that. So good. Thank you ever so much, Delph. I made $5. Virgin Galactic, no one's touching it. Okay. Just give me 1%, and then I can set my stop trail order just to get my money back out. Right, we're beating the market. That's good. We've made money. The S&P is going up. That's where I got my free shares from. Virgin Galactic should be up 10%. It's not. Rivian, no. Mullen, the false news last night. Another false news item last night. Rubbish, Dave Mitchery. Gold, Tesla. Tesla's going down this morning. Lucid, I've got another $50 to get, and I'll get out of it. Plugs is just started to waver. It's going up again. I'm out of it now, though. I made 3% profit on it. That was okay. What did I actually make on it? You know, I made about 2.5% profit on it. That's all that matters. Okay. Virgin Galactic, that is terrible. Why aren't you moving? What's the volume? We know why it's moving. We know why it's moving. No one, the big money doesn't want it. So we have to find a way to make money from nothing, really. The average volume, 32. Volume today, 5. Yeah, institutions have gone. They're not touching it right now. So I am inclined to take my money back out. I can make more money somewhere else. I might even sell. I said I wouldn't even sell my moon bag, but at this position, I might even sell that. This is just not good enough. It's not attractive enough. I spoke to my team who buy the millions of Amazon, and we know that Matthew Brown from Matthew Brown Industries that tried to buy Virgin Orbit follows me on Instagram. What was that flash there? What was that flash behind me? There was a flash behind me then. What was that? Anyway, there was a flash behind me. Matthew Brown follows me on Instagram and Threads. If you've not checked that out, go and check that out. He was the guy who was going to buy Virgin Orbit. Right, here we go. Finally. No, still not there. Oh, yeah. Virgin Galactic, so disappointing. S&P. But I don't really care. If it doesn't make enough money, I'll just move it somewhere else. Mullen, Gold, Tesco, Tesla. Tesla's now got the new AI arm. Plug has continued to go up. We made some money on it. Now we're watching our main position. Plug, there it is. Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. We tripled our position the last few days, and now we're up for the first time, so we're doing really well there. J&J, Google, excellent. Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco, NEE, Enphase. Okay, all our solar's good. Bitcoin going nowhere. You can make more money anywhere else right now. Robinhood, yeah, there's my 6 to 10x. IonQ. Oh, hang on. Right, okay. IonQ. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out of Virgin Galactic. It's wasting my time. We're going to make some money with IonQ instead. There's more profit to be made there. So what we're going to do, we're going to set a stop trail order here on Virgin Galactic. It's just not making enough. The big money isn't joining in. I'm wasting my time. I can do better. Yeah, I can do better with that. I can do better somewhere else. So let me trade, sell 80. Let me set a limit order. I'm not even going to trail it anymore. Limit order. We're going to do 399, 402, 402, continue today. 80 shares. Yeah, to me, it's not enough. 81. Oh, look at it. It's just so weak. Review. 402. I can do more with that. Okay. I don't even know if it's even going to go there. I don't even know if we're even going to get 402 now. Okay. $402. Let's take some money. Come on. Yes. 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 Okay. Made a profit. So I just made a profit from Virgin Galactic. Now I'm going. I'm going to keep my. I'm going to keep my moon bag. I'm going to keep the moon bag because I want to be in it when they announce who it is. I bought it for free anyway, but I've sold my Roth IRA. Okay. I've just sold that. I made a profit on it. I made a couple of bucks. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. What I'm going to do now is I want to buy IonQ because IonQ has given me a gift today. Now it's overbought. It's expensive. However, it's oversold now. Yeah, thought so. It's oversold. The earnings is coming up. They are expected to be profitable on the next earnings. So IonQ. So we made our money from there. We want to go into IonQ. Here we go. IONQ. IonQ. Trade. Buy. We're going to do a limit order. We want to make sure because the volume isn't right. 14, 27, 14, hang on, 14. I'll set it slightly higher, 14.30, because I'm happy to buy it in here. 14.30, continue, market hours. I've got 400 bucks. I do want to be in it. I'm not bothered about Virgin Galactic the rest of the day, so I'm not bothered about it. I've got 470. What have I got? 470. So I'm going to buy 30 shares. Buy 30 shares at 470. 429 in my Roth. I've got, how much money have I got in my Roth IRA? 330, so I can't buy that many. Let me buy 20, 25. I want to be able to buy it on the way down, 357. Okay, 22. I'm going to buy 22 shares. This is what I'm going to do. So I just took the small profit I've made from Virgin Galactic, buying some IonQ with a drop today. Amazon's going up. This should be moving. This should move this afternoon. It's oversold right now. I want to be in this stock. This is an opportunity. 14.30. Limit order. $14.36. And today we want to set it for 22.33. That'll do. Let's buy that. That should go through. Completed. It went through at 14.32. So I always make sure I allow for the market makers to make sure that I get it if I want it. Now you can see I'm up. I'm up 2.4%. I'm up $8. So, okay. Good. We don't need to sell that straight away. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that on the earnings. Okay, that's good. So I'm back into that. Virgin Galactic is carried on going, so I've still got my main position. So I'm up $7 on that one. I'm going to keep that. I'm out of the Roth IRA, so I'm not going to be trading it. I'm just going to be holding it because I'm using all my day trade positions anyway. Okay, that's good. Am I beating the market? Yes. I'm still beating the market. I'm up nearly 1%. The market is up 0.6. So as long as we're making money consistently, beating the markets, then I'm doing everything right. For me anyway. I mean, if you're making money, you're doing something right, okay? We're not joining fan clubs or paying for Richard Branson's island. I'm not doing any of that. Okay, good. I like it. Happy with that. Everybody happy? Everybody making money? Woohoo! Excellent stuff. Right, let's go for our positions. We're up on the market. The S&P's up. We trimmed off the top and bought 3 shares of Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic is weak today, not doing very much. We bought in, we made a profit, we got out, we didn't pay any tax on it. We're also keeping our moon bag because it's free shares, it didn't cost me anything, and you never know, it could be interesting. So we're going to hold it for the minute. Rivian, we're not touching it. Mullen, we're trying to get out. That's a scammy stock, we know that. Gold, I want to buy more when gold goes down. But not just yet, too expensive. Tesla, we learned overnight about the AI chat GPT competition. That's good for the stock. Lucid, it's going up. I'm 19% away. Any moment now I want to sell it. It's not worth anything. Plug has continued to go up. I took a small profit. And I think after the news, this will tailor off. The news is good. However, I don't think hydrogen is the way forward. However, I did make some money from it. I've kept my 1 share there. I made a couple of % profit and wait for the news to die down, and then we'll buy it back in again because now we know there's interest in it at least. We've discovered that. Apple, great. I'm just holding my position there. Amazon, I'm up $7,000 now, and I've actually made 33%. Very, very nice indeed. McDonald's is up. We've got a good position there, nearly $1,000 now. Coca-Cola, finally making money for the first time. We tripled our position there the last few days. J&J, we're nearly making money there now. Google is great. I'm holding it. That's good. I've got a very small position. I'm up 37%. Microsoft, I'm up 41%. Walmart, we're waiting to buy more. It's too expensive. Wait for the earnings. Tesco's got to go to 6. Enphase and Solar, our solar investments are doing well now. We said they're going to break out, and they are. Bitcoin, like we said, is only going to go to 31, 32, and then go down to 15. It's been going sideways now. No point buying this. You can't make enough money on this. It's only moved up 1%. So you'd have to spend $30,000 to make 285. Well, I can make that. I can make that with spending $1,000. So I don't need to spend 30 grand on Bitcoin. Doesn't make any sense. I own 3 grand's worth of crypto, and I'll buy it when it goes to 15. Tilray is going up today. Good. I'm not buying any more. I don't need to. I've got a big enough position, a massive position. In fact, for me, it's 4.4% of my Roth, and it's 2.17 of my main account. Robinhood, 6 to 10x. Now it's broke through 12.14. This is good. I've got a price target of $40 on this one. I'm up 41% on my main account, and I'm up 38% on my Roth. That's good. IonQ, I've just bought some more. I've got 23 shares now. I'm up 1.97, $6.25. We just bought some more this morning. I just bought it back in again for what did I pay? $14.32, which is where we are right now. Oh, hang on, a bit lower. Let's buy some more. If it keeps going down, we'll add to it. Let's have a little look. I just bought at $14.32. We're now at $14.21. I don't want to buy any more until it drops another 2 or 3%. Then I'll start buying more. Google. Not Google, sorry. Canoe, Gove, Ford, Rio Tinto, and Meta. Okay. Back to our position. Yeah, are we still doing what we need to do? Yes, good. If not, we'll make adjustments. Virgin Galactic's now 408. Good. Good. Now, if I need the money, I can take some money from my moon bag, if you like, but I'm opting to keep it at the moment. I wouldn't mind keeping a close eye on that. See what happens when they announce who it is. At least we want to do it the first time. I mean, if they announce it's Fred Bloggs the Builder and doesn't get any attention, then we could see. I'm not going to buy any more and chase it up either. If we get to dilution at $6, it's going back to $4. It could even go to $1.50 if the news isn't great about the next guest. So I don't want to buy any more, and certainly don't want to chase it up. Anyway, I'm going to hold my little moon bag there for the minute. Okay, let's take a quick break. Let's welcome our guest on TikTok. Thank you very much indeed. Let me just jump into Rumble and welcome my guests over there. Oh, by the way, I want to thank, I think it was Midnight. This is Midnight, who's in the chat now on Rumble. I want to thank you yesterday because you made me aware of something I didn't know about, and I want to thank you. We ranked #1 yesterday on Rumble in the financial section. Look at this. This is finance section on Rumble. This is rumble.com, and we were #1 yesterday. We beat all the other streamers. Matt Cause has got thousands of followers on tens of thousands, I believe, on Rumble, and we were #1 yesterday. So thank you to all of you that follow me on Rumble. We're growing very, very quickly, and we ranked #1 for finance yesterday on the homepage. Really, really great. And I think it was Midnight. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. If you want to know when I'm posting and when I'm buying shares before I do it, here is my Twitter account. There it is. You can follow me on there. And I made the announcement this morning that I was buying Virgin Galactic and told you what I was doing, when I was doing it. You can see it here. Where is it? I announced it this morning before I did it. There you go. Before I did it. So you know what I'm buying before I buy it. And there it is, 2 hours ago. Beware, I've just bought more. Beware, step up the mystery guest. There it is, you can see it. I posted it on Instagram and Threads and all of that stuff as well. Right, now if you want my Threads account, we're comparing that at the moment to Twitter. Here's my links page. Now, if you want to get all of my links, many of you are still following the scammers. I cannot believe it. The copycat accounts on my social media. Here's my links page. You can sign up for our free newsletter. We haven't sent it out yet. This is a brand new one. You can just put in your email. If you want it personalized, you can. It's optional. You can put in your date of birth, your month and day of your birthday, and get birthday cards, Christmas cards. Make sure that you do that. If you also want the Lucas Tidbits, 4 texts a month for really important news, it's a free service. You can sign up. Only US numbers will work at the moment, but the rest of you can sign up for the email if you want that. If you look below, you'll also see, that's a bit weird. Let me refresh that. Where's my videos gone? The video is unavailable. The video is unavailable. That's a bit odd. Need to check that. Anyway, if you scroll down, you'll see all my threads on my Instagram. And if you're interested in seeing my conversations between myself and Matthew Brown was the Matthew Brown Industries that was going to buy or put a bid in, if you remember, to buy Virgin Orbit Richard Branson stopped it, if you remember. He follows me on Instagram, and we often I share posts, and he follows me, and you can see he engages with me. So that's Matthew Brown, who's very, very much into space. So if you are a serious investor, you will see that Matthew Brown is one of my followers. You might want to go and check out my Instagram and my threads, and you will see him there following me. All right. Anyway. It's not what you know, it's who you know, right? You've got to keep friends with all the right people. Anyway, what else have we got to share with you quickly? Right. Back to S&P, Virgin Galactic's now 408. Going up. Rivian, Mullen, Gold, Tesla, Lucid, still not enough. IonQ going back up. Thank you. Excellent. Just bought a small position there, 23 shares now. What happened to Plug? Plug doing well. Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, fantastic. I'm making, this is really great now because the dividends alone are going to cover all of this. This is brilliant. Look, tripled my position on Coca-Cola. It's really, helping my portfolio now. Really good. Very, very pleased with that. J&J still going sideways. Google doing well. Microsoft doing well. Amazon doing well. Doing extremely well. Nearly 34% now up on that. IonQ. Okay. Rivian. Okay. Another interesting stock. Sava. It's an all or nothing stock. Biotech, Alzheimer treatment. Oh, yes. I've not been very successful. Rocket Labs. Bloody hell, Rocket Labs is doing. Oh, have I got Rocket Labs? I did buy some, didn't I? I just still not focused on Rocket Labs, and I probably should. RKLB. Rocket Labs. Do I own any of it? I own one share of it. I'm at 52%. I keep just thinking about this and then just keep missing the boat on it. I know it's late. I'm late to the party, but I'm going to buy Arc Rocket Labs because I've got to do research on it, and I'm not doing it. And I should be in this. I'm going to buy a small position on Rocket Labs, even though it's up. I just want to be involved in this company. I need to focus more on it. So Rocket Labs, I've just bought 30 shares of it. Even though it's up, I want to be in this stock. I've got to focus on this because I think this is the company that could buy out Virgin Galactic. That's the information that I'm getting. So I've just bought more of Rocket Labs. Yeah, I've just, Sid, I like it. I've just bought 30. Is IonQ doing well as well? Yeah, we'll buy more that goes down. They are already doing well in terms of reusability. Yeah, I've got to focus on it. I've got to focus on Rocket Labs. I think from what I'm finding out that Rocket Labs could end up buying Virgin Galactic out. Anyway, Virgin Galactic now is 410. Still glad I sold half the position because I've used it to buy Rocket Labs, which is going up more. I've also used it to buy IonQ, which went down to buy more. Am I still beating the market? That's what's important. Yes, the overall portfolio is still beating the market. Good. It's also not rockets. They also do space systems. Yeah, I've really got to spend more time studying it. Just hard to find the time. Okay. Rocket Labs, still doing all right. Watching it go up. Let's keep our eye on Virgin Galactic. We're now at 411. So, for those of you that are serious investors in space, I'm going to share. I want to share some. Give you the opportunity to get some information here from the rock face. If you are serious investors and you want to know what goes on behind the scenes of my investments, I want to give you this bit of information here. Okay. I just want to bring you in on everything. This is my Instagram account, which is Martyn Lucas Investor. Okay. It is a verified account because I paid for all my accounts to be verified. It's not because I'm famous or anything like that. Obviously, I did it to protect people because there are still many of you following the false accounts, okay? A few days ago, I was at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. This is me with my Dallas Cowboys thing here. And Matthew Brown is an investor, is a big investor in space. All right, whoops, I've just lost it. Let me just click on it a minute. As a big investor in space and SpaceX, all that kind of stuff. And Matthew Brown, as you can see here, follows me. Now, Matthew Brown was the guy that was trying to buy Virgin Orbit. So if you want to see my conversations of what I'm actually doing here and with space behind the scenes, and I share it on Threads and on Instagram. This is Matthew Brown here. He's got 53,000 followers. This was the guy who tried to buy Virgin Orbit, and it would have done if it wasn't for Richard Branson. So if you want to see my posts, here is my Instagram. So if you are serious investors and you want to know what goes on behind the scenes and my private conversations and stuff like that, there is my Instagram for you right there. It's also my Threads as well. I post it there as well. And you can see the reactions I get with Matthew Brown, who's massively into SpaceX and many space ventures. Okay, so if you are a space investor and you want to see my private conversations, which aren't that private because I share everything, bit like Elon Musk, people don't want to say too much to Elon Musk because they know he'll tweet it, and I'm the same. For that reason, certain people like to tell me things that they know I will then broadcast. So if you want to see stuff that I'm doing before and after hours, then you might want to follow me on Instagram there, and you will see my conversations with the biggest investors in space. Okay? Anyway, you might find that interesting. If you are a big investor in space, then I would imagine that would be interesting for you. All right, Virgin Galactic. It's very weak. It's going back down again. I'm glad I sold my position because I bought something that can make more money right now. IonQ. Oh, yes. Oh, fantastic. I can't believe it. I bought that at the right time. I used my Virgin Galactic money to buy IonQ, which is so powerful. If you look at what's happening with IonQ, quantum computers and Amazon, this is scarily really frightening, actually, what's happening with this. So I'm glad I bought it this morning. It does, and I'll be ready to buy dips again. I'm going to set 5 to 10% overnight this one and see if I can buy some more. But I would like to get $1,000 of IonQ. All right, and Anyway, all of my followers, if you are interested in my conversations there about space with Matthew and things that I share, anyone that follows me on Instagram, I will tag you in it as well. I will involve you in the conversation. So if you want to talk to the billionaires who are buying into SpaceX and other things like that, and my conversations as they follow me, if you do follow me on Instagram and you see the posts, I will actually engage back with you. So I'll give you the Instagram one more time and then we'll move on from that. But I do that for all my members here. I try to involve them in all the conversations so they can access my followers, and I love doing it. Opens the world up, right? Opens it all up to everybody. Sometimes people want to get news out, but they don't want to be the ones that broadcast it. So they talk to me, and I do it. Does that make sense? Have I explained it in the right way? I hope so. Right. Okay. The S&P, I sold it at the top this morning, got free shares. Virgin Galactic. Where's it going to go now? Rivian. Rocket Labs. Mullen. Gold. Tesla. Lucid. Okay. Plug. Apple. The new launch for Rocket Lab is set for tomorrow between 7:30 and 9:30, depending on weather. The new Rocket Lab launch, what's 7:30? So that'll be 6:30. EDT. Hang on. That's European time, isn't it? EDT time. That's 10:22. Where are we now? No, that's Eastern time. What is it? What's EDT? That's Eastern Daylight. Oh, right. Okay. So it'll be 6:30. Okay, I can't cover that, unfortunately. I was thinking, could I cover the live flight? But no, unfortunately not. Okay. All right. I'm amazed by that. Actually, I'm just looking at my Instagram account. I thought my Instagram account was going to go up by about 100. There's 98 of you watching, all space investors, majority of. And I just told you that Matthew Brown, a billionaire who buys SpaceX, who engages with me, who tried to buy Virgin Orbit, who's very much in the space scene, follows me, and I share what I can with you. And I thought everyone would have then followed me on Instagram for those conversations that I have. I'm amazed. I got one person did. Who was it who followed me on? In fact, I can say follower. Who was it? I'm surprised. It was followers. Taste KRM. Taste KRM just followed me. I'm amazed. I thought everybody would have wanted to seen that, but that's interesting. That's the same sort of people I say, people don't look at the balance sheet. I'm giving you really good information there, and no one picked it up. It's interesting. Okie doke. Tesla. Lucid. Plug. 7:30 Eastern time is 1:30 in the afternoon here in the Netherlands. I think that'll be early for you. Well, it's too late. It's 7:30 Eastern time. It's 6:30. Yeah, I can't broadcast at that time of the evening, I'm afraid. Hi, our friend from Taiwan. How are you today? Are you well? Right, we're going to wrap up our show. I've got some important information to do and some studying to do. So I'm going to get off air. Today's been good. We've made some money. We've beaten the market again. That's our overall position. Now remember, I took $4,000 out to pay for my computer. So we are in a very strong position about that. So 40,000. Our Roth IRA is an all-time high. 56. So I would be at 60,600. This is an all-time high. So that's why I've taken profits. I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy indeed. And if I look at my Roth IRA, let's check the all-time position. Yeah, I'm an all-time high. How does that compare if I'd been in the S&P? So I compare myself as a fund manager, if you like. Let me turn that on. There you go. Now I'm just behind. And the reason why I'm behind on my Roth IRA, I'm just behind the S&P, is because I lost $2,000 on this account with Virgin Orbit. If I hadn't have done, I would be massively up on the S&P. So I'd be massively. So it's good that I've virtually matched it back. That's why you need to be very, very careful with Virgin right now, because even if you make money, you can lose it all very, very quickly. So it's good that I virtually come back from that. But that big dip is the $2,000 I lost with Virgin Orbit. And it's not going to happen again with Virgin Galactic. So we're nearly beating the market overall. But, I mean, we are beating the market when it comes to the last week, the last month. You know, I'm beating the market like by double. But the reason why it's down overall, so you can see it, it's virtually double. In fact, it is double what the market is doing. It's because of the money I lost on Virgin Orbit. That's why I like this analytic, this graph here. It makes me accountable for what I'm doing with my money. So anyway, there we go. Let's have a look at it now. Yep, all-time high all across the board. If I put the $4,000 in I took out for the computer, I'm actually beating the market, which is good. Right, let's get off. I've got some videos to make. I've got some correspondence to do on my social media. If you want to join in, you can. If you want to see my conversations between myself and Matthew Brown, you can. You need to follow me on Instagram and Threads. I share everything. People like to share information with me that they know that I put out. So I've invited you all this morning into that. And one person realized what I was saying there and picked up on it. But I can't make it clearer than that. Virgin Orbit, Rivian, Rocket Labs, Mullen, Gold, Tesla, dear oh dear, red today. If I refresh that, we'll see that's red. One reason for that, if you didn't see, in fact, I'm not going to do it now. There's a reason why Tesla's moving down today, and I've got a video coming out in a minute, so you have to watch the video. There you go. Lucid, Plug. Okay, Virgin Galactic's giving back up again. Very, very weak today. I took my profit from it. It's a small profit. I'm holding my moon bag. I sold this position. As you know, it's going back down again. And anyway, I'll be looking out for the SEC filings. See if they've released the shares today. We'll get an email from it, and then we can check it and see how many. We're looking for another 400 million shares being released. When it does, it could go to 150. So I want to make sure that I've got my little moon bag, because I want to play the game with my free money that I earned from Coca-Cola and the S&P. But I want to trade in and out very quickly with my scalp trades, because I don't want to be in when they drop the price to 150. I don't want to be in at that point. Absolutely do not. So we want to be absolutely clear that can happen at any point. Right. And the fact they've announced this on such a great day, the markets, it just, oh dear. There we go. I'm glad I got out of it. It shouldn't have been. It should be up 10-20% today, and it's not. Right. I've got to go. So just before I go, if you enjoy my content and you want to see more, help me to help you. I want to get the highest engagement channel on YouTube. I want everyone to be a member, everyone to be part of my family. And so what I want is this, and it's best for you. If you like my content, you want YouTube to suggest it to you, because they're moving away now from subscribers being important. What they're doing is they are making it all about engagement. If you want to see my content, tap the like button. It shares it to more people, so we build a bigger community, so we learn more. You're then going to be shown my videos. If you don't like the video, you're not going to be shown it. And if you don't like it, which I ask people to actually do, if you don't want to see my content, please either don't like it, or even better, down like it, then you won't be shown it. And that's what I want, because I want everybody who's actually watching to be engaged, to be talking to me. That way I'm not getting scammers and bots in, and I've got a much, much more engaged audience. So if you like my content, smash the like button. You'll be shown more of it. If you don't like it, please down like it, and then you won't be shown it. Remember, I'm not trying to sell videos. I'm not trying to get people just to watch to make me money. I'm trying to build a community. So if you don't want it, please tap the down like, and you won't be shown it anymore. And I will then end up with a really good, tight community. That's what I'm looking for. So thanks to those of you that did do it, and also thanks to those that down-liked it. And if you comment below my videos and say what you didn't like, why you down-liked it, I will reply to everybody, unless it's obviously trolling or scamming, whatever. But I will reply and try to find a way to provide a better service to you. Perhaps then you might want to follow my show. If I can't provide you what you want, then I'm sorry, but I will always do my best for you. Okay, Rocket Labs, let's end the show with Day Trader of the Day. So what we're going to do now, as we always do, we're going to go to members only, so our members can reply. Now make sure that you are up to date with the video. Here we go, members only. We'll do a Day Trader of the Day. Here we go. Now, to make sure you're up to date, this is what you've got to do. Otherwise, you'll be infinitely behind the stream. First of all, click the live button. See there, look. If it's gray, you're behind the stream. Now you're 30 seconds behind. Now what you want to do is click the cogs here and go double speed for a couple of seconds. It will bring you within 10 seconds of me speaking live in my studio. So there we go. Do that now. You can see it speeding up. Now what you want to do is click the cogs here and go. And now you're literally 10 seconds behind. So that way you can compete in the competition. Right, let's go over to Day Trader of the Day. I'm up again today, 0.81, which is nice, up 0.81%. There is my score. Once you start posting, we'll put a minute on the clock and we'll see who wins today. All right. Just give it a moment. All green today, up 2.87. That could be a winning score, couldn't it? That could be a winning score today. Very, very good indeed. Right, let me just check here a minute. Live. Excellent. I'm just checking. This is really good. I wanted to check how many people had down-liked it, which is really helpful to me. Remember I said I've got 54 likes and 1 down-likes. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So the person that down-liked the video, you won't be shown this video tomorrow and any more live streams. That's the idea of this. So it's working. So 54 liked, 1 down like. Brilliant. And ultimately what we want to do is get right down to the only people that watch it want it. You'll be happier because you won't be shown content you don't want. We'll be happier because we'll get a much, much tighter audience. So 54 likes and 1 down like. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks for those of you that took part in that little test. It's very important. Right. Here we go, 1 minute on the clock. Let's set it up right now. I'm up 0.81. Stephen Lewandowski, every day, mate. Every day. Nearly every day. You're up so much as well. I mean, this is amazing. Up 2.86, just behind Stephen. Up at 1.84, Nonny. Up 2%, says Zaxay. 2.98, Craig Dimer. That goes into the lead. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations to you. Very, very well done. Very impressed. Very impressed. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really great. Ten seconds to go. Alrighty then. Let's see. So 3.92. Flipping heck. 3.02. Well, Stephen Lewandowski, you know what I'm going to say. Thank you very much for your honest trades. He wins again. Absolutely brilliant. Stephen Lewandowski is a member of our channel. He's also on Discord. He can share his trades with you and you can learn what he's buying and selling. Another wonderful benefit of being our member. He will engage with me on Twitter, engage with me on Threads and Instagram. So we'll see what he's trading and learn from him. So again, another benefit to being a member. Many, many perks to being a member of our channel. So anyway, congratulations. Well done indeed. Stephen Lewandowski does it again, 3.02. Brilliant. Right, let's end the show. Let's wrap up. We're up. We're beating the market. The S&P is up. Virgin Galactic is giving up again. I took my profits. I sold my Roth IRA, made a small profit. I'm holding my moon bag at the moment on here, but not buying any more. Rivian, Rocket Labs, I bought some with my profits, and I'm up. Mullen, rubbish. Gold, Tesla, still it's way too expensive to buy anymore. Lucid popped up and went straight back down again. Plug, I made $5 profit, not a lot, but I bought it. Apple, Amazon, we bought some Ion Q with the dip. Good, I'm up at 2% overall, good. So everything's good. Craig Dimer up 3%, 3.5 now. Craig's going, I'm going to get this. I'm going to win this today. I'm telling you that. All right, brilliant. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. It's time for me to go. I've got some, for those of you that like the video, you're likely to see today some videos from me. Those that down-liked it, which is just one, which is great. I was hoping that would get a few more though, to get the higher engagement, because there's 100 plus people that haven't even voted, and I want you to vote. I really do want you to vote, so that way you can control what you see, and it gives us a much stronger audience as well. So everybody wins if you do it. All right, always do like it or down like it, but do something. Don't just sit there and lurk. It's better for everybody if you get involved. Okay, that's it from me. Let's get out of here. Let me clear the boards. For those of you that like the video, you're likely to see, if you liked it, you're likely to see some breaking news throughout the day today that I'm putting together. If you follow me on Instagram, you see my conversations and you can see what's going on there. Alert. I'm running out of time. Roll the credits. Oh, that was close. Thanks, Stephen. You're killing it too, indeed. Right, that's it from me. I'll see you back in a bit. Take care of yourself. Take care of your money. Take care of your crypto. And most importantly, take care of each other. Bye for now. See you back in a bit. Bye-bye.